So now what we need to do is that we need to continue working on the design of the home screen. So on the home screen here, we need to use the MD toolbar to display a toolbar in the home screen. So I'm going to say here MD toolbar, and then the toolbar is going to have the following 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to have the following properties. First of all, a title. What do you want to display on this toolbar? So I'm going to display uh, my app. For now, I'm going to just say my app. And then the elevation of that the elevation of this toolbar. Elevation. So the elevation is going to be a number. Elevation. It should be a number. So let's say 10. And then this property is very important. It's called the left action items. So left underscore action underscore items. This is going to allow you to add items where whenever you click on one item, it's going to change the screen, the display of the screen. So it's going to display another screen. It's going to display another page. And the code is the following. First of all, it takes an array, and that array has another array, a subarray. And then inside it, we need to say menu, and then the second element should be lambda, and then x, and then we need to call the toggle nav drawer. What is the toggle nav drawer? The toggle nav drawer is gonna it's going to display a kind of a toggler navigation drawer, where when you click on it, it's gonna open up and it's gonna display it's gonna display tabs, and whenever you click on it, it's gonna close down. So here we need to say nav drawer, and then we need to call the toggle nav drawer, nav drawer. And of course, we need to create this nav drawer. We need to create this. And this is for the navigation. This is for the toolbar. In the toolbar, we need to have a nav drawer. Finally, here in this home page, what we want to do is that we need to create a scroll view. And inside that scroll view, I'm going to create MD list, but I'm going to create this later. So for now, the scroll view is going to be empty, just empty. Let me zoom out a little. Now what we need to do is that we need to work on the navigation drawer so that we will be able to display the navigation drawer, and we will let the user uh, uh, go from one page to another. So where should we display this navigation drawer? Well, to display this navigation drawer, we need to create a navigation drawer. So here outside this, here with this navigation with this screen manager in the same level, we need to create the navigation drawer. So I'm going to say here I'm going to say 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we need to create the navigation drawer. So I'm going to say here MD navigation drawer. And then we need to give it an ID. But what is the ID? The ID must match this one. Remember, here I called a function called toggle nav drawer, and I called that function on an ID called nav drawer. So we need here to say ID 1, 2, 3, 4 ID, and the ID must be nav underscore drawer. So the navigation drawer has an ID of nav drawer. And whenever we click on nav drawer, it's going to call the toggle nav drawer and close or open the navigation drawer. Now inside that navigation drawer, we need to work on the design. We need to display the tabs. So I'm going to say here, content navigation drawer. The content, we need to work on the content. So I'm going to say content navigation drawer. And then inside this navigation, inside this content navigation drawer, we need first of all to use the screen manager. So I'm going to say here 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I'm going to say screen manager, and the screen manager must this screen manager attribute must take the ID of the screen manager. So for this screen manager, we need to give it an ID. I'm going to give it here an ID, 1, 2, 3, 4, ID, and then the ID of that screen manager, let's give it an ID of screen manager, screen manager. So here I'm going to say screen manager. And here in this content navigation drawer, we need to say screen manager. So on the right side, this screen manager refers to this screen manager. And on the left side, this screen manager is the attribute that this content navigation drawer takes. This is the first property that we need. The second property is the navigation drawer. So what is the navigation drawer? The navigation drawer is the navigation drawer, which is nav drawer, which is this one, Finally, here we need to give this content, we need to give it an ID. So I'm going to give this an ID. I'm going to say here ID 1, 2, 3, 4. The ID of this is going to be, let's give it an ID of content drawer. Content drawer. This is for this navigation. This is for the content navigation drawer. So as you can see, what I have done again is that here in the home screen, I have a toolbar, and inside that toolbar, I call the toggle navigation drawer, which is this one navigation drawer. And inside this navigation drawer, we have the content navigation drawer, which creates the navigation drawer. And we need to work on the content of that navigation drawer.